Hey guys, Kaufman is Alive YouTube channel. I look at comic books new and old. Today I'm looking at an old comic book. Came out in October 92 by Image Comics, Savage Dragon, the second intense issue by Eric Larson. This is one of my favorite comic books, single issues from my childhood for sure. Super Patriot showing up here. Enter Super Patriot. He's one of my favorite characters as well. I just love the design on him. Just always thought he was really cool. Along with the dragon. So this is a really awesome issue. I love this kind of Jack Kirby cover with Super Patriot busting through this wall. Larson always draws great, debris and rubble everywhere and giant fists. So I love the tattered shirt and tie coming off a dragon here too. Dragon never really had much of a superhero costume until later when he joined the Society of Superheroes in later issues. I always thought it was kind of cool. He was sort of like the Hulk in that sense, not just being big and green, but he doesn't really have a costume. He just kind of has, torn clothing, or he likes to wear the wife beater and the jeans. But he's always in battle, so this is called Born Again Patriot, this issue. Larson always loves opening up with one splash page, which leads into another splash page, a double splash. And I really like this illustration here. He's got the flashlight coming at you, and you got like the light coming off here. I like how he draws that, and the big shadow of the dragon in the sewers here. And he says, "This is the police." So at the end of the last issue, we had Dragon asking Frank if he could join the police. So here we are. Dragon is already in the police now, and he's trying to stop this giant arachnid. This is kind of Larson's ridiculous take on Spider-Man in this universe. This is how Spider-Man would be if it was realistic. He's this giant mutated spider figure who's just like abducting people and webbing them up in the sewers. So now that Dragon is on the police force, they're sending him to, all of the, where all the super freaks, whenever they're committing crimes, that's where Dragon gets brought in. So he's kind of like special forces for the Chicago PD. So I love this face here of this person and the hand coming down and just all the webs everywhere and just all the ink blotches here for like shadows. Just a really awesome page. And I like how all of Arachnid's hands are like different. All of his arms he's got like different arms. So they have a battle, and again, just lots of little sketch lines everywhere. This is the kind of stuff you don't see in a lot of current Eric Larson's drawings and comic books. He has a lot thicker lines these days, but this is the really, really sweet spot here where he's just got little sketch lines everywhere. He's got, his superhero Dragon kicking Arachnid's butt here. And the police show up, and Dragon is just saying, "I wouldn't be here without you, Frank." So, and they just can't believe that he took out this guy all by himself. So then Dragon, he meets this nurse who is always kind of hitting on him, and he has a little chat with Frank, but Frank he's kind of depressed. He doesn't know what he's gotten himself into. His cousin's been killed after trying to be extorted by the super freaks, and there's Super Patriot, Mighty Man, they've all been crippled or killed, and he doesn't know what he's really doing anymore, so he's kind of having a panic attack. Then Dragon's just showing off at the police force that he has like a perfect shot, and he doesn't even know how he can do it because he doesn't know where he came from. And I love this face on Dragon here. How he's it's a sad face. So then we get the classic Super Patriot shot here. Giant cock piece with the American flag on it. Always cracked me up. Awesome splash page though. What can you say about that? So then Dragon meets Debbie Reynolds, or Debbie Harris, I'm sorry, who's his neighbor, and for the first time, and they're kind of flirtatious back and forth, but he's got a job to do. He's a cop, so he's out of here. We get Dragon on the motorcycle and meets up with his partner Alex. I like this panel that's just colored red and black. Looks like a Mike Mignola. And then Dragon just goes to try and save these hostages who've been kidnapped by Basher and Hellraiser and Mako. And they've said that they want Dragon and they'll give up the hostages if Dragon shows up. So, and then we see Dragon right here in the background bust through the door. I've always loved this illustration. I love Mako. He's like holding this girl's hair. They've already killed a couple people. Great psychotic face on Hellraiser here. So they just throw the hostages at Dragon to try and catch him off guard here. Then another thing I love about these early Dragon comics is they've got these pinups in the middle. And if you find an extra copy of these in the dollar bins, which you usually can, I'd take the pinup out and put it on your wall or something. I love this. Spawn Rules, Chris Iliopoulos, who's the letterer, Mark Silvestri, Brigade, lots of Liefeld, lots of little Easter eggs on this drawing here. But Larson is the artist on this. So then we get Dragon, all the hostages getting thrown at Dragon. He jumps right through them. But Hellraiser, he holds up like a little kid's face right as Dragon's flying at him. So he makes an adjustment in midair and just flips behind him, showing his super agility, and he grabs Hellraiser's face and just slams him down. We get some great sound effects again here from the letterer. I think Larson might have drawn some of these in, but the letterer does some of them. So get a nice bloody punch here. And again, some just awesome pages with just line work everywhere, just filling up every single corner of the page. It looks so good. Super Patriot busting through the wall. This is like the cover, looking like the cover here. I love this shot of Dragon just like kneeling and bleeding, looking like he hasn't had enough yet. That's what he looks like. So I like this too. The name is Super Patriot. I'm back. Oh crap. And I'm pissed. And then he just starts shooting them all. He shoots Basher right in the head. Dragon freaks out. He's like, stop, you're killing them, murdering them in cold blood. Don't. So they start to tussle. Super Patriot says, poor career choice, wrong move, dead wrong. Some just really awesome pages here. So Alex shows up. She's trying to save her partner. She says he's a police officer, and then that's when Super Patriot kind of has a glitch in his system. He's like, a police? And he starts freaking out. He can't believe what he's doing. I love that face on Dragon, like that dead looking face right there. I like the way they colored the arm on that Super Patriot gun. Looks really good. I like the colors in this book a lot too. Let me see who the colors are done by. Gregory Wright. I think he does a pretty good job in here. And these are in newsprint too. This is right before, Image started switching up to all glossy paper. So Dragon just punches Super Patriot right in the head there. Awesome arms, just completely like Schwarzenegger looking arms there. But he's been through it too, and he collapses, so he starts bleeding out. This is the first time we kind of get Dragon ending an issue thinking Dragon might be dead. And, of course, Alex. I love this giant speech bubble with the really small "oh God no." I mean, it really conveys the desperation. That's really well done. And a really awesome splash page too, which is like blood all over the floor. You've got the tiles everywhere. There's still people standing up over here. There's bodies strewn everywhere. We've got Basher, Hellraiser, Mako. They're all down. Super Patriot's down. So great way to end the book. Then we get, of course, some question and answers here and a little bit of fan art. So Kurt Metzger. I feel like that's a name I recognize. So that's it. Love this issue, Savage Dragon #2. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you guys on the next one.